Alright, guys, 3, 2, 1, let's start. Alright, so we're gonna do a weekly review of forecast for the next week, December 6th to the 11th. So let's check some setups. So first thing first, let's look at the calendar. Investing.com, look into the calendar. We'll check the countries that we need. So we have Canada, Euro, New Zealand, Swiss franc, US dollar, UK, Japan, and Australia. So we should have 8. Alright, so we have 8. We're gonna check the high volatility for this week. This week. Perfect. So this one on Sunday, that's already done basically. IVPMI on CAD on Monday. Japan, yen. So let's look at our dashboard that we have. This one. Let's duplicate this. Change the week for 12/06. $12.06, perfect. We can remove all this. Let's remove all this as well. Okay, perfect. Alright, so let's look at the calendar. Like we said, let's put this one here. Calendar here. Okay, do we have anything on Monday for the CAD? Yes. The yen. Yes. US on Tuesday. Wednesday. Wednesday. US. Thursday. GBP. Euro, US, and Friday, US. Okay. So take this. Right. So we have the news here. Let's check IV, what they say about this for the Canadian dollar on Monday. Measures the activity level of purchasing managers in Canada. Yes, join. Higher than expected reading should be taken as bullish, positive, negative. So forecast is 51.5. We are at 54.5. So that's lower. 51.5, 54, 6.7, 6.7. So that's not really good for the Canadian dollar. Doesn't look good. Japanese yen forecast GDP. Oh, increase in forecast. Oh, that's good. So higher than GDP measures the change in the inflation adjusted value of all goods and services. A higher than expected reading should be taken as positive, bullish for JPY yen, with lower than expected reading as negative, bearish. So last month it was negative. Now we're looking at positive. So for the yen, we're looking at setups for the yen for sure. US oil. This month, previous month, this is what's to expect, not too good. Jobs is not doing too good. This is on Thursday for GBP. GDP, they don't have the data yet. We'll have to wait. So the deposit facility, so that's the euro. The euro is doing quite good lately for some reason. And again, the US on Thursday. Probably still going to be lower value than expected. Last week was low data, so that wasn't too good. Okay. Okay. So the yen. So if you look at the charts, so we're trading only about 12 pairs, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and one extra for gold. Now gold is actually a bit more dangerous because so gold's a bit more dangerous because it's more volatile than others. Anyways, all right, so yen. So what do we have here? Looks like we have a double top. It went up all the way there, all the way there, all the way there, and then I hit the resistance zone. All right. Okay, so hit the resistance zone. The next support level is around here or here. I say probably here, which means that if we want to go into a sell, we will want to enter around this price. And if we look at the H4, we can see that we're above the D1, like the daily movement. We're on the extreme high zone, so there's a probability that it goes up. But as soon as it breaks this level here, I think we could go all the way down from here to here. So all JPY, we're definitely going to take a look at this. We also have the 4-hour divergence. So this high, and this high, or even this high, it's 4 consecutive lows, while here it's 4 consecutive highs. So at one point this thing will have to stop, and I think it will stop tomorrow, because we look at the JPY tomorrow night, the data release for GDP. So having a sell around this spot around here, I think that's quite good. AUD USD, there's a lot of news on the USD this week. Not too sure. Here, if you look on H4, keeps going up. If you look on D1, however, it's at the very high level since August. So let's wait until it breaks a certain level before taking it. Ideally, what I would look for is that it breaks this level around here. If it can break this level around here, I think there's a good chance we can go all the way here, here or here. So we'll wait. I'm gonna close this one. JPY with divergence. We're looking at divergence, yes, and it's on H4. That was a sell. Perfect. Supply and demand zone, yes. We were on H4, yes. We're right here. Supply and demand zone right here. We're gonna perfect. Higher time frame Q points, D1 Q high, yes. It's not yes, sorry, it's sell. Sell. Do we have news in the next 72 hours? Yes, I'm gonna sell. Divergence on H1. We don't see it on the H1. So this is the H1 time frame, and this is the H4. Basically, the idea is to look at multiple time frames to see where there's a bigger chance of a price reversal hitting a supply and demand zone or resistance and support zone. Okay, we're not going to touch this one. Euro has been doing quite good lately. Euro trend. This is up in D1. If you look at D1, Euro, it wants to go up. It's kind of like cloudy, but it does want to go up. Do we see any divergence? H4, yes, was on sell. H4, yes, was on sell. Q points, yes. High. Sell. Do we have any news in the next 24 hour? No. Trend H1, trend H4, divergence, no. Trend on H1. H1, we do see a divergence here to go up. Up, and on the H4, we want to go down. And H4, we're on the Q low point here. So this one, there's a conflict of it could bounce and go up, but on H4 it does look like it wants to go down. If we look at D1, it's sitting an all-time high. We have the H4. Let's not take this one. Euro GBP. Look at H1. I think this is going for a sell. We have the divergence here on H4. We have a fourth high is going lower. We have the trend here. This is going there. We've got the rebounds. This is the daily, so it's looking down. So Euro GBP, we're gonna look for a sell. Do we have divergence on H4? Almost. We don't necessarily have the divergence it says here, but I do think price wants to go down. We did say that the GBP would have news on Thursday, and Euro as well. So let's not touch this. Seems like there's some Brexit going on. Euro USD. So the Euro. That was good. No. Okay, anyways. So Euro USD, what we said is that the Euro has been doing quite good lately. And last week the USD has not performed very well. And if we look at the trade here, we actually have a 2-for-1 risk ratio. So I think Euro USD, we could go, we could take this trade for a buy. I don't usually buy it, but see, like it touched the support zone and then it touched this again and then it's going, it wants to go up for now, and it's 4 a.m. In Europe, so in a couple hours I think we can go up. There's a next level here, so we can get this one for an upside. Nice. GBP. H1 is look like it wants to go down. If you look at H4, we got that little bounce here. We do. No, let's not touch this one. Basically, we're sitting right in the middle. The D1 range. We can't touch this one. GBP, JPY. So this one I want to sell it. Mainly because we have the divergence here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 points, that point's lower. Here it points higher. We are on the Q points here. GBP and JPY, we're gonna look at sell, supply, sell, and if we look GBP, JPY, we're looking at a sell, which is the same as the LJPY. And if you look here on the daily, we are also at resistance. So sounds like could be a good call. So we should wait until it breaks about this level here, and then the move goes up all the way. So we should like around here, and then the move goes all the way like here to here, something like that. So if we want to look at the risk ratio here, we should put it. So even with the high stop loss, we still have a 3-for-1 ratio. If you put at the stop loss around okay, if you look at the stop loss, which is around here instead, we're looking at a 7 to 1 ratio. So GBP JPY is actually not terrible. So that's pretty good. GBP USD, we have some news tomorrow, like this week. Right now it's currently sitting in the middle. We are at the resistance. We have divergence, but I'm still not convinced. NZD, USD, NZD. So NZD is closely related to the Australian dollar. H1. It's either this support that's breaking or this one. So either this support here, around here, or support around here. If we look on H4, it'll have to break around here. We are on a D1 Q high point, so we could be looking at the sell position, but it's not too crazy. USD CAD. It's not doing too good for the USD. CAD is looking great. Let's look at the oil. Is oil looking great as well? It's looking pretty good. However, oil is could be about to stop. We have divergence on H4 and divergence on H1 as well. So on multiple time frame, I don't know. It could be a stop or a continuation. Not clear. So USD CHF, same thing. USD JPY. I think this one we're looking at low. We have the divergence here. We have the divergence here, but we also know in the news that the yen is going to push some strong data tomorrow, and tomorrow there is no news for the US. There's only for the CAD. So USD JPY, we could be looking at a sell as well. We have the H4 divergence here, and we are a bit on the low side here, but if we look at the risk reward, we can still get a 2-for-1 trade. We could still get a 2-for-1 trade. So alright, so right now looks like all the pairs that we have are yen related, and the last one we have is gold. Gold is currently sitting at a resistance level. H4 is not moving. To me, I think this week it will go up simply because the US is not going to go very good. We're at 1838. I think it will reach the 1850 level, which is right here. I think it will go for a retouch. So okay. So what we want here on JPY yen, we want price to go down. JBP JPY, we want price to go down. USD JPY, we want price to go down. And the gold, we'll want the price to go up. All right, that sounds good. Now what we're going to look at is the news, the upcoming news for this week, and see what it leads to. But before, we're going to listen to one song. Okay, so back to news. Back to the news. If you look here, what we want to look is what we're concerned of is the yen for now. And here it's also confirms that the USD JPY is in the channel here, and it wants to touch the lower bound, which coincides with this one here, trying to touch the lower bound of this thing here. So we're going like a sell, so we're 4, so we're good here. This is just a technical. GBP, JPY, same thing. It's looking at the trend here, and then we're looking at the resistance here, and it wants to touch here. It could want to touch here, which is what we have here. We are at this level here, this zone. We look at the divergence, it wants to go down and all here, and we said we would enter around this price area here, so that's fine. Now US dollar weekly outlook. So that's what I mean. Last week the US report wasn't that great, and see, the latest NFP report highlights job market weakness. And that's not very good, because the NFP is basically how many people are unemployed. So it's not very good. The US dollar basket hits lows, blah blah blah, the backdrop. So yeah, it's not looking too good with the US dollar. Yeah, it's not looking too good. It's kind of a risky to me the US dollar is weak, so I would bet it. I'm not taking any position, but Euro USD consolidation. Oh yeah, so we said we had one, the euro, that we wanted to go up, right? The Euro USD, yes, this one. We forgot this one with the 2 to 1 ratio, and yeah. Whoops. We want this one to go up, and we would have entered here. Yeah, Euro USD, and if we look at here, forecast a period of consolidation at the high levels, be no surprise. So nonetheless, traders are likely to be cautious about pushing Euro USD higher still. That suggests a short-term period of consolidation for this pair. So basically they're saying, yeah, it could go up, but maybe we're at the last stretch. So we'll see when there's a meeting. And that meeting is this week. Sometime this week. And now, most people are short. But most people are short, so they want to sell it, but Most people lose money too, so maybe we would go long. And if we go long, that would match what we have here. ECB to use monetary policy. Note, however, that two important gatherings take place that could outlook the no change in interest rate is expected. So there's no, okay, that's good. But central bank has already dropped the heaviest hint. So that's good. That's already in the past. We are still going up. Okay. And the German data, the Euro data, it will fall to 35 from 39. These are unlikely to affect the Euro. I think for the Euro, we'll have to wait tomorrow for more news. I don't see enough news that can help me. If I go on FX Street, what do I have? GBP monthly high, UK mid drop bars. Okay, AUD USD near high. Gold stays depressed below 1850. Gold fails to extend Fridays, the yellow. So it fails. Are we going short or long? What did we say here? We said we're going long. Depressed or no? Well, taking a U-turn from boom. Yeah, so there's a U-turn here. Sure, but then the US dollar is not strong. So if it's not strong, it has to go up. Okay. Is gold bullish again? The chart of the week. Gold bars in anticipation of break. Up sending. Gold could extend above or not. State of the labor market next stimulus package. Treasury yield surge, mixed dollar, oil price gain, profit taking hits gold. What does Biden imply for gold? So yeah, so right now So this one's not too clear. It says gold is going to break because of the coronavirus packages and vaccines and all that, but too many ups and downs. Alright, so gold is also not not looking too good for gold actually. I'm trying to look for, I don't know, like data articles that push gold with the upside move, but it doesn't look too good so far. So we'll see. But anyways, so far we have the odd JPY, GBP JPY, and USD JPY. So we will look at this. We will continue our analysis tomorrow, and we will see where it will go. All right. See you tomorrow.